Welcome to day 9 of my 2025 winter house sitting marathon, which is 70 days of the next 88 days. Well, it was when I started anyway. On day 9, I guess I have 61 days left. But the last video I published probably went up on day 5. It was made on day 2. And my intention was to make a video every morning. That has not happened, so I'm going to have to recap the last 7 days. Yeah, last Monday. Or was it Sunday? I don't know. Anyway, the first day I was here that the homeowners left was day 2, I guess, because I counted the day I came to meet them as day 1. I went and I stocked up at Sam's Club. Boy, that got it wasn't a bad response. It was a plant-based person. On my other channel, I cross-posted that one to my health channel and my house sitting channel because it applied to both. But a plant-based eater got his feathers ruffled and started commenting about how basically I was going to die from cardiovascular disease. I said, well, it's a good thing that saturated fat doesn't cause cardiovascular disease. And then he came back with another reference to another crappy study. What I mean by crappy was it was paid by the people that wanted the results that said what they wanted it to say. So that's not science, but that's the other channel. So let me talk about the house. Anyway, that was one thing I was doing over the house, but I finally actually took Dr. Hardy's and Dan Sullivan's advice and scheduled 3 rehabilitation, rest, recovery days into the schedule. So I'm actually trying not to work on my work from home project, which are these YouTube channels, on Wednesday, Saturday, or Sunday. I did pretty good with that on Saturday and Sunday, but yesterday wasn't so good. I didn't really get back in the swing of things. I think I did listen to a lot of Seth Godin's The Practice, which is basically what I'm doing. I'm practicing on these channels, but let me back up. Yeah, let's go to Sunday. I know the video posted either Saturday or Sunday. I'm trying to post one every 3 days on each channel, so if I posted on Tuesday on the health channel, that channel would get another one Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So Friday morning maybe. This one, but that one's gone 5 days because it's going really well. It's had over 100 views so far, which is a lot for my channel. But let me not lose your interest here. You can look at the fire if you don't want to look at me or listen to me. But Sunday, that's why there's a campus steaks picture on the thumbnail. Well, actually on Saturday, it got above freezing for the first time. So I'm glad it was kind of a non-working day. I was able to take the dog over to the harvest fields and let her walk, run, sniff, whatever she wanted to do, use the toilet more than I had been when it was below freezing. So the whole first week, the first day I was here, which I want to say is Monday. No, but I came up with, it must have been Sunday. Maybe it was Monday. Sunday was cold, Monday. Saturday on the ride up, it snowed. Sunday was cold. Monday rained and got into, I think, the 40s. Then it dove way below freezing until Saturday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and today have been above freezing. So I feel like a human again. I don't know how you people up further north do it. So let's see. I did the Costco run on Tuesday, and I cooked a lot on Wednesday, which is technically a day off, so no videos were made. In fact, I'm going to have to get ahead on some. Get some I can put in what we call the can, so they're ready to go, which is why I had some when I really wasn't working this past week, but they still got published. Okay, Wednesday night, I got a text from my brother, who lives about an hour east of here. that it was his birthday Thursday, and I did kind of remember that, but that his wife was making a casserole from my mother's recipe, which was his favorite, and Mom always made it on his birthday. So I've had it once a year for the most of my life, and I thought, well, I haven't really celebrated a birthday with my brother probably in 30 years, maybe more. I know I've been in Texas, had been in Texas 25, and I know we haven't celebrated since I got back up here, which has been, what's it going on, 3 years now? 4 years, 4 years, I think. I think it was 21 I came up here. Anyway, I thought, well, and he says there's no snow in the forecast, but I was seeing snow in the forecast here. I thought, well, I was from Virginia. I know how to drive in the snow. I'll go celebrate with him. And the cherry on the whipped cream on the sundae was that his daughter and her 2 children, so a great niece and a great nephew and a niece, were all going to be there celebrating with him, along with him and his wife and Uncle Chip. Oh yeah, I haven't introduced myself. I'm Chip. This channel is Chillin' with Chip. My brand is CP59 Fit. I also have a CP59 Fit health channel. But currently, and I do pet sitting and house sitting to give me the time to make these videos, not having to go to a regular job. This is my job. That's what Seth Godin was trying to get through in the book, The Practice, that your creativity is the practice, which is basically your job. So that was a wonderful trip. I got to have dinner with them. The only issue was it did flurry all the way, but it's a decent road from here to there. And Pennsylvania is very good at keeping the roads clear. Living in Texas, I forgot what a clear road in a snowstorm was. They really don't have stuff to deal with it down there, but they do get them once a year, maybe, at least in the part I was in. The Panhandle gets them regularly, and I'm sure they know how to deal with it because there's an interstate through there, so they have to keep that clean. They tried to keep the interstates clean in Fort Worth, Dallas, because that's what everybody uses, but all it turned into was like a cobblestone driveway when it would get scraped enough to defrost and freeze in big chunks. Let me get back to, okay, so I got there, smooth sailing to my brother's. He has a gravel driveway, which they call the lane. It's about a mile long. You may have seen, I don't know if they ever got published. I made some videos when I was pet sitting for him last summer, but it's a long, basically 1-lane gravel road. But at the beginning, seems like it's almost straight uphill. It's probably maybe a 40% incline. And when it's icy and you have a Toyota Camry hybrid, it don't do so well. So I got stuck about halfway up the hill. His encouragement was, when you get there, just gun it, put your pedal to the metal and just keep going. And I did, but then it got to spinning. So I thought, well, I'll try to back down. Well, that didn't. On ice, you don't back straight down. And so I kind of slid a little bit to one side, and then I got it stopped. And I looked, thought, well, it kind of looks like there might be a ditch on that side. So I don't want to take too big of a chance. I have the roadside assistance and all, but being a 1-lane lane, and his wife's niece, cousin, I think, and her husband live in the house that her mother used to live in. So I didn't want to block them in or out if I, just abandoned the car. So I called my brother, and he came down with some ash and some spikes on his shoes, like I'd call them galoshes that you can slip on out, so they have little spikes so you can walk on the ice. And I go up to him. He said, "Oh, don't get up and walk on this ice, stay with the car." So anyway, he put some out. I was able to get it a little bit further down. I guess we kind of tried to go in reverse. And basically, long story short, I ended up doing a complete turnaround. I guess it would be 180 since I didn't go back the same direction. I got halfway turned around, just kind of like skating across the ice by gunning it and controlling the spin, which I guess I learned how to do when I was a law enforcement officer. And anyway, I was able to get back down the hill, and
was going to try to go up again. He said, no, go up the main road to the little chapel at the top of the hill, park there, and I'll pick you up. And he had a 4-wheel drive SUV, so he was able to get down, pick me up, get back up, get me, when we were done, get me there. Because I couldn't be gone from the dog too long. I allotted, I think, 4 hours because it's an hour drive each way. That'd give me 2 hours for dinner and visiting with the great nieces and nephews, my niece and brother and his wife. So that was a good visit. Then Friday, not much happened here. Saturday and Sunday, like I said, I took the days off. Spent a lot of time with the dog Saturday. Sunday, I went into Campus Steaks. I have a friend in Canada that may be coming to visit later, so she wanted to go to a steakhouse, so I started searching steakhouses nearby, and a lot of them are closed Sunday and Monday around here, or at least Monday. I think it was Sunday and Monday. But they had a Philly cheesesteak place down near Penn State University. And so I thought, well, I'll go try one of those because that's not exactly being strict on my way of eating, which I also said I was going to do in this marathon of house sitting, since I can control what I eat now, since I'm living by myself. And I don't mind going out to eat by myself, but I would prefer to go out to eat with somebody that watches me or knows me or wants to get to know me better. So that's kind of the plan, to only go out to eat when one of my subscribers or when I'm having a get together or something like that. So but the people at the Campus Steaks were very happy to see me because I was the only person. They said I was the second order of the day, but I was the only one. And one guy came in order to go order while I was there. But there was a thing called Thon, Thon, going on, like as in marathon, dance-a-thon. They were raising money on the campus for childhood cancer. I don't know if it's treatment or research or what, but anyway, they raised millions of dollars. So the lady working there said, yeah, that's why nobody's here, because everybody's at Thon. I said, well, I saw the sign that said Thon parking that way. And then yesterday, I just listened to books mainly. Oh, and I did some, was it yesterday? No, I think it was yesterday. No, I think it was Sunday. I did some cooking of the chicken wings I had bought and some of the off-brand Spam. Fried it up in the air fryer. Fried the chicken wings in the air fryer. Got some food prep done ahead of time, even though I'm trying to fast a little bit longer, intermittent fasting. But hopefully that catches you up. I hope you enjoyed this little fireside chat. That's just me and my mundane life with the dog here. I found this dog is basically deaf. So they have a shock collar I put on to take her to the park. And it's funny, but it's not funny. You can put the vibrate, she ignores it, but I don't. And all three of them are supposed to be vibrating, according to the YouTube I watched, but it also said you could change it. So I'm not sure what he changed it to, but if I push the other button, I guess it stings or something. Go, yeah, and turns right around and looks at me, which the jumping is funny. If she's in pain, that's not funny. But you have to keep turning it up until she realizes you're trying to get her attention, because she can't really hear that well. And the owner said he had hunted over her, I guess the shotgun over her, and then she'd fetch, because it's a Labrador retriever. He shot a duck or goose or something, I guess she'd go bring it back. But why in the world would you? And there's really no way to put earplugs in a dog's ear. Or it could just be that she's old, I don't know. But let me wrap this up. It's getting a bit long. Let me see if this button works, if I have to reach up there and do it. God bless. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. It did not work. Let's see which of these.